This is a very important session in which we'll be talking about knowledge management, business model, and outcome research. So without wasting any more time, may I request Dr. Jaya Pragasharajan from Puducherry to kindly come over to us and make presentation. He will be talking on knowledge, attitude, and skills of telemedicine amongst health professionals working in teaching institutes. Please.
Thank you, sir. At the outset, I thank the organizers for providing me an opportunity to share some of my research findings. Actually, it's a small pilot project. So before that, I just wanted to introduce what made me to conduct this research. So, no doubt, telemedicine is one of the effective tools for collaboration, for sharing of knowledge, for sharing of expertization, and above all, it is an effective tool for, which helps us to reach the unreached. But basically, what happens is, for the past, since yesterday, we have been witnessing that a lot of advancements are taking place in telemedicine. Every day, many techniques and many technologies are introduced in telemedicine. But the question is, how far these technologies reach the society? That is a question mark. Because there are abundant technology available for telemedicine. But how far our practitioners are prepared? Are they mentally prepared, or are they physically prepared to adopt and then adapt this technology? So this is a question mark. And keeping this in mind, what we did is, I am basically from Pondicherry, which is a union territory, which has nearly 8 medical colleges, including 1 autonomous institution and 1 state government institution. And all these medical colleges are having UG and PG programs, and many experts are there here in these 8 medical colleges. So what we did is, we did a pilot survey, a cross-sectional survey, to assess the knowledge, awareness, knowledge, attitude, and skills of telemedicine among these health professionals. Because the success of any technology depends on how far the implementing agency, or how far the individuals concerned are more aware, or how far they are aware of that particular technology or concept, or what is their level of attitude with regard to their particular technology or concept, and what is their level of skills, what level of skills they possess with regard to that particular technology is more important. Because success here refers to timely achievement. So we can say success, we can define success in many ways, but the definition will be a timely achievement. For timely achievement, it is very important to assess the awareness, knowledge, attitude, and skills of the health professionals with regard to their, with regard to telemedicine. Now, the title of the project is Awareness, Attitude, Knowledge, and Skills of Telemedicine among the health professionals in the teaching hospitals of Puducherry region. The sample here is the teachers who are teaching. Yeah. Not that.
There are 14 papers in this session, so we will request all the speakers to kindly confine themselves to 10 minutes. Maximum 10 minutes. If you want questions, it is 8 minutes. If you do not want questions, 10 minutes.
So the objectives of the presentation is, project is to assess the awareness, knowledge, attitude, and skills of telemedicine among the health professionals working in Puducherry region. So materials and methods, the population is medical teachers, samples or from the medical teachers working in medical colleges of Puducherry. And the size is 120. Sampling method is convenient sampling. Period from May to June 2011. And we constructed a tool called as Knowledge Attitude Questionnaire. And the mode of administration is email. Through email. All the communications were sent through email. And the response rate, with regard to the response rate, the request sent by the investigators is 235, and the number responded is 138. It's nearly 58%. Fully completed questionnaires received is only 120, and these 120 were considered for the analysis and interpretation of the data. So number of colleges participated is 11. Out of that, 8 are medical colleges, and the rest of the 3 are nursing and paramedical colleges. The characteristics of the sample is total sample 120 and preclinical 48, paraclinical 39 and clinical 33. So preclinical forms the majority of the sample and male forms the majority of the sample. Out of this 120, 73 are male. And with regard to the teaching experience, those who are teaching undergraduate, that is MBBS, forms the majority of the sample, that is 94 people, and the rest belong to post-graduation. The teaching postgraduates. And among the age group, 30 to 40 years forms the largest age group of this sample. And with regard to the tool, we constructed a tool which has 5 sections. The first section deals with the demographic details of the respondents, and the second section deals with the awareness, which assesses awareness of the individual. The third session which deals with the knowledge level of the individuals. The fourth session deals with the attitude level of the individuals, and the fifth session deals with the skills of the thing. So now let me show the questionnaire just at a glance. This is the first section, demographic section, which collects the details about the respondents. And the second section deals with the awareness of the individual, which contains statements that assess the awareness level of the individual. And the next section deals with the knowledge part of the questionnaire, which covers all the, not all the important aspects of the knowledge with regard to telemedicine. And the next session deals with the level of attitude that contains statements that assess the attitude of the individual. And the last session that assesses the skills of telemedicine. So this was the questionnaire used. All the questionnaires has its own, all the section has its own way of rating. So each and an individual can score a minimum of 0 in all the areas and a maximum of 24 in awareness and a maximum of 11 in knowledge and maximum of 44 in attitude and 36 in skills. And the range is from 30 to 44 to 30 to 24 in awareness. That was assessed as per the respondent's response. And the mean value is given here. And this is the data obtained. I think now let me go to the next part because this is more numerical. So this is a raw score of the attitude, knowledge, and awareness, knowledge, and attitude skills questionnaire. So this is the percentage score of the raw score. So here you will find, see the awareness part, the minimum obtained is, it shows the minimum score, maximum score, and the mean score of awareness, knowledge, and attitude and skills of this questionnaire. And the next part deals with the levels. So based on the data collected, we grouped all the scores into 3 levels. That is, individuals possessing low level of awareness, low level of attitude, low level of other parameters, moderate levels of all the parameters, and the high levels of all the parameters. So here it is more evident that all the first three, that is awareness, knowledge, and attitude, are moderately good, and the average, knowledge is adequate. But when it comes to the skills part, most of the, the individuals, that is, there are more number of people with low skills. So from this, it is evident that there are more number of people who are aware of this technology and they even have, there are more number of people with positive attitude, but the problem here is they don't possess proper skills. So it is the need of the hour to think about skills, how to train these people. So some of the observations, important observation made is only 4 out of 8 medical colleges are using telemedicine, and telemedicine is mostly used for CMEs only in these colleges, and there are no teleconsultations done in most of the colleges. Only 2 colleges are involved in teleconsultation, and none of them have any formal training for telemedicine because they don't get an opportunity to get themselves trained in telemedicine. None of them have attended any conference or seminars related to telemedicine, and over 91% expressed their interest to undergo telemedicine, training in telemedicine. And when asked about the problems faced by the users, many said that they lack skills, and they are afraid of handling technical equipments, and low connectivity is one of the problem, and they need more, they expect that they need more, they should be more computer literate, and no support or encouragement from the administration, and last thing is they are more concerned about the ethical issues involved in telemedicine. So these things make them to be away from telemedicine. And some of the suggestions we obtained from the respondents are CME credit points should be given for practicing telemedicine because there is no reward for practicing this telemedicine in colleges where they practice this, and telemedicine can be considered as a criteria for performance appraisal because they consider all other things for performance appraisal, but telemedicine is yet to be figured in the performance appraisal form, and telemedicine be made mandatory for interns. So those whoever completes CUG, MBBS, telemedicine should be part of their internship, and telemedicine must be included in the UG and PG curriculum. So if you want to develop telemedicine to the peak of its thing, we need to do something at the grassroots level. The best thing is to introduce telemedicine in UG and PG curriculum. And training programs are the need of the hour to popularize this technique. And proper infrastructure should be made mandatory as part of MCA norms. So whenever MCA inspection takes place, they should also take into consideration that that college should possess telemedicine infrastructure. So to finally conclude that, so many people are aware of this, out of the sample taken for the study, most of them are aware of this technology, adequate knowledge. Most of them have adequate knowledge, and most of the people have a positive attitude towards telemedicine. The thing is that they lack skills. So necessary measures should be taken by the policy makers to train these people so that we can reap the benefits of telemedicine and reach the unreached. And the take-home message is that there are more technologies available for telemedicine, but the practitioners are very less. So it is the need of the hour to train all our medical and other health professionals from the grassroots level. Thank you very much.